Donald Pump has confirmed this, guys. And in today's video, it seems like we know the timeline, the master timeline, the timeline that goes up until the collapse point. First things first, let's quickly talk about Bitcoin, which has happened, guys, on the daily, or the daily candle just closed, and I am seeing a few bullish divergences forming for Bitcoin, XRP, and Ethereum as well, guys. What we need to do is hold these levels though now, right? We just need to hold, and they better start pumping it before this arrives, right? Before we see what's happened, a recession, guys, because these indicators and metrics are suggesting that a naysays recession is imminent, right? Some analysts are talking about Q4 of this year, guys, right? Which ties in around the same time as what happens, the United States elections, right? So if this were to occur, we're going to go into deflation again, guys, which I have been calling for, but then probably re-accelerates into inflation. And he's showing this chart, guys, basically shows up next could be the real crash that's incoming, guys, right? If this happens, will it happen? I think so, guys, right? So they better start pumping it now. Mt. Gox, supposedly $9 billion, guys, given to creditors this month, right? The month of July. So is this a precursor? Are we seeing a precursor? What's happening right now with Bitcoin happened this month, guys, right? Foreshadowing what's upcoming. I surely hope not. Instead, we reverse it and pump it, guys, before anything disastrous does occur. But for the long term, it's a given, guys. We're going to pump. The reason being is because the naysays of America will embrace Bitcoin. Remember, when Bitcoin pumps, right, what happens to our altcoins, to XRP? It drags literally everything up with it, right? Literally everything, guys. Everything is coupled to the king right now. So what's crazier is, guys, we need Bitcoin to go higher and higher and higher, right? It seems like Donald Pump confirmed it because Trump sparks talks of Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset. But wait a moment, that's interesting because Trump should announce, if elected, he will buy 2 million Bitcoin and 10 million Ethereum as part of a strategic United States crypto reserve. Add XRP in there, right? Add a couple billion XRP, like 10 billion XRP, right? So this is how possibly they leapfrog against every other country, guys, right? If they start hoarding the supply of cryptocurrencies, right? They have unlimited money. They literally print, right? They are the heart of the current financial system right now. What does that mean, guys? If this were 100% to happen, remember, he's going to be in place soon, I think, right? And if he is, guys, and he buys Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP as some type of strategic reserve asset, that means that he's going to be pushing prices higher and higher and higher, guys, right? And I did say there is a chance that Bitcoin reaches $1 million, Ethereum 100K, XRP $90, right? $100, who knows? Before what happens, the actual collapse, right? Maybe in that new financial system, the cryptos go higher though, whichever survives at that point, guys, right? So this possibly confirmed our theory, right? This is very interesting, guys. This came out today. So, quote, "We want all the remaining Bitcoin to be made in the United States of America," end quote. I think that was from Donald Pump. And in a Truth Social post last month, Donald Pump expressed strong support for Bitcoin. In the same post, he recognized the geopolitical significance of the world's largest cryptocurrency, warning that any policy that seeks to hamper Bitcoin, quote, "only helps China and Russia," end quote. Trump's statement not only positioned him as the first pro-Bitcoin nominee of a major political party, it also puts a spotlight on discussions about classifying Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset, which means they're going to be literally demonically buying everything off the exchanges, right? Off the over-the-counter market as well, guys. Once that's run out, they go on the exchanges and buy, and that's literally going to propel Bitcoin to $1 million plus, guys, right? Ethereum to possibly 100K. I'm telling you, before it collapses, this is how crazy it gets, right? You don't have to believe me. Maybe we'll witness it next year, right? At some point in time in the future, in the short-term future, hopefully. Which means XRP $90 easily, guys, right? Like that's nothing at that point. Now, these discussions are gaining traction in policy circles thanks to Bitcoin-friendly political leaders. Former presidential candidates, for example, has been advising President Trump on Bitcoin and digital assets since January. Oh, this is exactly why BlackRock is gobbling up the supply of Bitcoin. Not to mention the Ethereum ETF is about to go live. I've been hearing rumors after next week. So BlackRock is trying to front run this type of narrative, possibly, right? This type of, what's it called? Catalyst? Weird. Interesting. Now, he staked a unique position in the final weeks of his campaign by proposing that the dollar be backed by a basket of commodities that in time could include Bitcoin. The former presidential candidate, guys. And even Robert F. Kennedy, right? I think he's pro crypto as well, guys. Would be backed by hard currency, by gold, silver, platinum, or Bitcoin. Wow, interesting. Wow, guys, that's absolutely mind-boggling, right? Again, narratives could come out of the blue, guys, which will make Bitcoin hit 1 million. I don't even know, right? I was thinking 300K minimum before the collapse. At this point, it could go a lot higher. This is ridiculous. And then Cynthia Lummis says that the Federal Reserve diversified the $40 billion in foreign currencies that it held on its balance sheet by adding Bitcoin. And she continues to see benefits in holding the digital currency as part of the nation's financial portfolio. So all these people are pro-crypto, right? After Donald Trump's post alluding to the growing political importance of Bitcoin, I asked Senator Lummis for her perspective on discussions around Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset. She said that, she appears to be keen on the idea. In her words, Bitcoin is an incredible store of value, and I certainly see the benefit of our country diversifying in its investments. But wait a moment. I remember the Riddlers calling or showing that Trump has a hidden card, which is XRP, right? I don't know. That's most definitely interesting. Now, the real question is, will this happen, right? Leveraging Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset, guys. Will it happen? Will it not? I don't know, right? It's all up in the air right now. But what I do know is Donald Trump, the reason why we call him Donald Trump is because he's pro-cryptos, right? Gary's about to go bye-bye soon as well, it seems as. So all these things are happening, guys. It seems like the world is changing right before our face, right? Right before our eyes. Not to mention, that's only part 1. Part 2 comes in. GTA 6 will enable cryptocurrency payments. So far, only Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT has been confirmed. Now, is this 100% true? Right? That these are the only 3 cryptocurrencies that are confirmed? Bitcoin is... I'm not even going to FUD anyone, guys. But why USDT? What? But remember, this game comes out next year, supposedly, right? Again, confirmation of before the collapse. By then, USDT, or will it be gone? Mika has already arrived, right? EU laws and regulations. So things will change, guys. I'm pretty sure. Maybe, I don't know about XRP, because XRP is more so like hidden behind the scenes, right? It's supposed to change the world from within, right? It's not supposed to be flashy out there. So, big breaking, a mysterious will bought a whopping 7,735 Bitcoin, right? So these people are buying. I don't know if this is 100% legit, but there's a reason why they're buying Bitcoin, guys. Right? Deutsche Digital Assets has listed a new Bitcoin macro ETP. It's happening as well. Bitcoin is now accepted in over 380 businesses in Costa Rica, right? So the world is adopting this new type of technology, guys. The only thing is, that's how we know Bitcoin will go up in due time, guys. Right? It will do this, guys. Who knows? Short term, it's very volatile. It can be up and down, right? Anything can happen. But long term, right? Maybe 2025 plus, It's only up from here. Because if you look back in the charts, guys, and this is pertaining towards Bitcoin, but we're talking about XRP, Ethereum, it all ties in together, guys, right? So if Bitcoin pumps, everything else will as well. Now, this is a long-term chart for Bitcoin. What do you guys notice? Up only and to the right. Though there has been bear markets, as you guys can see. If you look in the long term, right, those don't look like bear markets at all, guys, right? It just looks like it has pumped its entire life, which it has. 1 million will be all the way up here, guys. Is that possible? Before the collapse? Who knows? Right? I mean, I think so. I think so, guys. Now, and if Bitcoin hits there 1 million, Ethereum is at like what, 50k, 100k, right? XRP $90. I don't know. I told you guys, things can get hectic before the collapse. Bitcoin ETF saw another $130 million of inflows yesterday, the largest in 3 weeks, guys. Right? So if they're buying, why are we dumping? Mt. Gox, is that the reason, guys? Is that the narrative that's going to be brewing here? Right? We basically need to hold these levels at this point. Right? I sure hope we do. Now, in the shorter term, guys, $940 million of Bitcoin shorts will be liquidated at 65k. Send it, right? So the market makers, these insiders, these whales and elites have an incentive to push prices higher, right? Because this is all free money if they did, guys, right? All free money. So will they not? I hope to God they do before anything disastrous takes place, guys, right? So this is for the shorter term, guys. But for the longer term, again, look at that. Can this be possible? I don't know. But it is up in the air right now. Hopefully it is, because that would mean everything will... Guys, I'm not even joking. If Bitcoin literally heads even towards 6 figures, altcoins are literally going to be 1,010 to 100,000 Xing it. It's unfathomable. You can't even imagine it right now, guys, right? Because it has never happened before. With all this new money coming in, guys, anything is possible. This isn't financial advice. Let's see what happens next. But let us prepare, be safe out there, and be aware. Please like today's video, and there we go. But anyways, that's all for today's amazing. See ya.